Thank you for waiting patiently, Sunshine. I appreciate that. What's Annie got? Oh my gosh. You're crazy, Annie. You're so funny. Thank you so much for waiting, guys. I know it's delayed today and I'm running a bit late, but, you know, no one else seems to care about that in the world, that someone has got something to do. So if that happens, let me just wipe this camera. I'm going to continue my work this morning with Sydney. As we know, we're looking a bit dark there. So today I'm going to do a little bit of mottling and things like that to get a little bit more of a look of mottling, obviously, on his or her skin. Hi, Talwicka. Hi, Marie. So while I'm sitting here chatting with you, I'm going to just make a couple of mottling sponges. Hi, Tinsy. Mottling sponges. Hi, Tinsy Toes. Sunshine said, hi, Annette. I sure missed you so much. It's good that you're back, mate. Thanks, matey. Hi, Nana's Reborns. Marie. Hi, Terry. Hi, Tina and Michael and Joanne and Christy. You guys must have all got some notifications that I'm online, did you? You're all just coming in like these little bees. Little busy bees. Tinsy Toe says, Nana Reborns, I sent you an email. And Brandy's here. How are you, Brandy? I hope everyone's had a good weekend. Sunshine, how is the weather going there? I noticed that you said that you had some images on Instagram, I think it was, that looked a little bit shocking. Has that damage from the weather actually happened close by you? Hello all, Brandy says to everyone. Hello, Elbuzz from Telwicker. Hi, Ellie. I'm going to continue my painting with the Sydney kit that I've been working on for the last few weeks with the Magical Realism paint. Everything's going really, really well. The paint is sitting nicely on it. I'm enjoying what it's giving me at this stage. But now I'm going to have a little bit of a test with some mottling and see what look we can come up with there. And I'm just going to keep working over the next couple of weeks with you guys on the Magical Realism and, you know, just playing with this one. I made a promise to everyone that I am not going to work on it unless I'm with you guys on our live stream. So obviously I only work on, I'm just going to call it a him. I only work on him every live stream on the Tuesday, which is your Monday. That's the only days I do work on it, so you will see the gradual change.
Can I send the postage label thing through eBay for owners or not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Much better this week, Sunshine. That's good to hear. Chrissy said, we just got rain and now a cool front here in Louisiana. Wow, you know, it's so weird. I've been talking with a few of you guys internationally and how you're having a lot of rain at the moment, and so are we finally. I'm not sure if the rain is hitting the needed areas at this stage, but where I am, I did have brown crusty grass, which is now green, so that's exciting. But yeah, it seems like we've got the same sort of weather in a way. Hi Janine, how are you? Sunshine said yes, it's 4 to 5 hours from me, so far 19 people have lost their lives from the storm. That's amazing. Wow. I'm glad it's not in your area though. I mean, you know, sad for the people that it has hit. That is terrible, but I'm glad to hear you're safe. Nana's Reborn said, yes, I'm going to send you some pictures to Tinsy Toes. That's good. Gibby Gal said, hello, doing good here. How are you? How about all you? Good, good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. Ellie said, what time is it where you live? It is, look, where's my time? It's 9:50 a.m. in the morning, Tuesday morning. And Brianna said, unfortunately, I can't stay. I will see you all next week. Thank you for coming along anyway. I know I'm late today, so a lot of people who are usually here may not be because they may be going to sleep. But they can watch this back if they like. So I'm not going to answer as many messages as I always do. Not as I always do. As I do every week, once I'm painting, I'll just try to concentrate on the painting and answer random messages. So if you do have any questions, please ask away. And I'm just going to put the camera down so you can see it a bit more. Put my hair out of my way because it's a bit sticky at the moment. Not my hair, but the weather makes it feel a bit sticky. So just chuck that up like that. Oh, some paint that I haven't washed away, some white here. And it's dried. That's why they call it air dry, I guess. Nice chunk of white. What a waste, isn't it? Oh well. Okay, get all this rubbish out of my way. Put the camera down so you can see my table a little bit better. Get this book. Just trying to keep that there. You're in Scotland. Okay, Ellie, that's cool. Marie said, anybody video and net voice out sing. Oh, okay, it's voice out. And my voice out. Maybe you could go out and come back in and see if it works. Hi, Willow. Joanne said, hello, everyone. We'll be listening while I root some hair. Sweet. Okay, so what am I going to go with? Half the time I don't even know where I'm starting. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll do that today. So I'm going to get some blue. Sorry, clearing my throat. Oh, that's good. I'm glad they're informative, Ellie. Half the time I'm just winging it now. I know what I'm doing, but I do things in certain ways. It's weird. Actually, don't forget, if you've got magical realism paint, just give it a bit of a shake. Make sure everything's mixed nicely before we get started. And for this, I'm going to go about... Come on, Annette, what am I going to do? I'll go 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And thinning medium, I'll use 5 of that. 1, 2, oh, that was a bit more like 3, 4, 5. But I'll put 1 in there, that should be 5. Don't squeeze it so hard next time, Annette. And then we've just got water, and I'm going to really water it down because I'm going to be doing a very translucent mottle, of course. So I want to be using about 10 or so drops. Okay, so where's some brushes in it? Brushes are really good when you're painting. Do you know that? Oh, really? Thanks for letting me know that. I don't even know where they are. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay. Found some. I found some. I'm so clever. Oh, sorry. I just got to get comfy. Okay. So I'll mix my blue there. I'll mix the blue in. And what I want, I haven't... There it is. I want a nice translucent blue because it's, like I said, it's going to be a mottle. It just wants to be like a feature. See, that's pretty blue, isn't it? It's full on, but you can see the translucency down the bottom. But for me, it's not enough. I always suggest, like, even when you're working with, you know, Genesis or any kinds of paints, it's good to have a paper towel and just have a look at it before you do it. Of course, you can also use a test lim as well. They're really great to use as well. So I'm going to put like another, I'm going to go probably another 10. Let me have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's have a look at what that's going to give me. So we see that. Now you can just see the slight difference. You can definitely see that there's more translucency in that. And if I was to do it onto a kit let's say I get a little bit of blue on my mottling sponge, and I just pounce that out on that. Obviously, I'm still feeling that's a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. I don't want it to be so full on. Of course, I can blend it a little bit. Sometimes blending it like this, though, takes away the mottle, so you've got to be really careful. But I still think that is far too blue. So see how good it is having a testing lem? I mean, you don't want to make that kind of, well, not mistake, but you don't want to do that on your baby if that's not what you're willing to use. So I'm going to go with some more water. Yay. I'm going to go with another 5 and see how I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see from what I'm already doing, this paint goes a long way. I only used 5 drops of the blue. That's not going to, here's my brush, Annette, I've lost it. That's not going to break the bank, if you know what I mean. So let's go and, there's not much difference in it. I don't want to make it too watery, so I'm going to whack in some more thinning medium. I'm going to go with 5 of this now. Okay. So just to let you know, if you've just come on stream, I'm sort of just playing with the paints. So hello, I'm glad you're here. This looks nice. I like the translucency of that end paint. You can see that it's really nice and fine there in colour. But again, I'm going to test it. So first I'm just going to pounce out that blue that I already put on there. Just put a bit more blue. And that's much better. See how we go there? You can see it's a bit, it's quite a bit lighter. You want it to be nice like that, not leave too much to the imagination, like not leave too much over paint, so to speak. It's still a dash too blue for me, so I'm going to add some more thinning medium. I'm going to do another 5 there. So roughly I've done 5 to 15. I think that was to about 20 or 25, wasn't it? So obviously when I do get around, when these paints start to go on the market and I'm really happy with everything, I will be doing a full tutorial, and you will see exactly the quantities that I mix. So you won't have to think about it too much if you're one of those that are getting paints. I won't leave you think about it too much. Don't worry, I'll look after you. So let's have a go with this little bugger. I'm going to do it up on the hand up here. Yeah, I'm more and more happy with that every time I do it. So you can just see there's just a light, really light mottle in there. Now, don't be scared. I'm not turning this baby Sydney into a Smurf or anything. Once I've done the blue, I'll be doing the same sort of thing with some yellow and some red. So that's what we're hopefully going to get all in today. Lorraine's here. Hi, Lorraine, and Deb and Patricia. You will be able to, please, Tinsy Toes, you're going to be able to learn how to paint your own Reborn. Just keep following me, be patient, and you might like these paints enough to get like maybe a little trial set or something, and then you'll just follow my tutorial and you'll find it'll be nice and easy. It'll be really easy. I'll make it easy for you. Okay, so always mix your paint every time as you're going. And I'm going to put it straight onto my sponge there, my mottling sponge. And I'm just going to go hard at it. So I like to start on the back of the head, just because, you know, obviously we're never 100% confident with our paint. I mean, some people are. good for them. But I don't like to be that sure of myself all the time. I think keeping humble and being unsure and ready for changes or problems is the best way to be. So that's where I've gotten there. You can see the little mottling. Look at that. If someone doesn't know what I mean by mottling, it looks like little spots everywhere, like we see on our own skin. Especially you might see it under your palm. I've got a lot of mottling on my hand normally here, and you can see, should be able to see, but I can see it, little dots, and that's what gives like the undertones of the skin. Okay, so I've got silly, really dumb, annoying mottling sponges at the moment. I need to upgrade. Should be using my better ones, shouldn't I? But anyway, just light hits. Don't press down too hard. Pressing hard will just, it can take away the mottle look. You just want a light tap. You can see the little mottles there. So yeah, this will be really easy. Like, I'm going to help a lot of people learn how to reborn. But yeah, I always say keep humble. You're never perfect, really. I mean, I know some people that are really perfect, and I would say, yeah, you're definitely always perfect. But I guess keeping humble at all times is a really good quality, to know that, you know, we can make mistakes, so to speak. Okay, so just keep putting the paint onto your sponge and pouncing it onto your kit until it's completely covered. Now, once again, I think it's important to remember when you're reborning to have your own style. I mean, you know, by all means, if you want to follow me or you want to follow what someone else does, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you have your own style, like you say, well, Annette, I really don't like mottling on my cheeks. Well then, hey, don't put any mottling on your cheeks. You can simply come in there and pounce to make it all like just like that. For this option, be doing it all blue as like a solid. Like, you could even rip off the edge of your cosmetic wedge so it's like a flat surface, and just pounce along there. You want to still get the colour on, but you don't necessarily have to have it mottling. That's completely up to you as an artist, how you feel. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of changes coming into Bub at the moment, and some of those mottles can even look like fine capillaries and veins, which is awesome, because I know a lot of people who don't even do veins because they feel that their mottling is enough, like it looks like veins. So I will try to answer questions if I can. I got a job interview today, Deb. Good luck. I hope everything goes well. You can't wait to get your set and try them out. I know. I'll just show you here. Now, I've got to show this to Willow. Excuse the misspelling, because I spelt magical realism wrong, because, I don't know, I was an idiot that day. But this is, up here we've got Luminaire paints. Now, this is your 07, watch out the way, Sydney, 02 to 08. That's in Luminaire. This is in Genesis, and this is in Magical Realism. So I'm so proud of that. It took hours, you know, matching up and getting the paints really to as close as I could to their colours, but also to the way I thought like the shading should be different. I'm extremely proud of that. So just to let everyone know, the testing for the flesh tones has completed. I'm just waiting on some more stock so I can make stock for use. So once I have the stock in to make the rest of the flesh, I'll then be able to make the sets. But then I'll be going on to making like complexion sets, like your peach complexion, your strawberry complexion. I'll be making those sets. I'll have a fantasy set, a biracial, an Asian set. So it will take me months to get it all complete. But I don't want to wait months to let you guys have it. So the standard colours will be available hopefully within the next week to two. I've just got to get the hiccup onto it. photos. And then once I get all the flesh sets done, they'll be able to actually be made into starter sets. So that's really exciting. I'm very, very proud of that. No one can take that away from me because I did that. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate it. I love you watching too. Hi, Edie. Edie now has Matilda, everyone. So very, very excited about that. I'll quickly show you a picture. My ghost body, eyes, and four-armed alien head is on its way home. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Deb. I'm excited for you there. Danica said, oh, yay, hello, everyone. Hi, Danica. Get to this. Willow says, they are beautiful. Thank you. Oh, Lord, I'll have to get some of those sets too. I know, I'll actually have a full flesh set too because a lot of pet customers actually buy, just, some people just like using flesh colours. That's all they like. So you'll be able to buy the 7 flesh colours in a set, which is exciting. You'll be able to buy them singly. It'll be really whatever you want to do. So, yeah, you can buy the sets if you want, but you can also personalise the set to what you like. So here's Matilda, my baby girl, with Edie. So very excited. She's stolen Caleb's bed, I believe it was. And then Matilda was a bit worried about Paige because Paige likes sleeping with Matilda. And Matilda was a little bit worried about Paige, so she hopped back into bed with Paige and she made her feel better. I think that's so sweet. She's made these amazing bonds already. Christy said, I will definitely try your sets. How exciting. Proud of you. Thank you. Tina said, made my first Reborn. Congratulations. That is uber exciting. Uber exciting. Kylie said, hi, everyone. Sorry I cannot stay. Just want to say hi. Gee, Kylie, thank you. I appreciate that. People might think, I can't go on and say hi because I can't stay. But you don't know, for me, it's really nice to see someone pop on and just say, hi, can't stay, but how are you going? I love it. I really love it. So never think that just because you can't stay that, that's a bad thing or whatever. It's always nice to hear from everyone and see how everyone's doing. I love it. I love it. Danica said, so cute. Willow said, I meant some of the complexion and fantasy sets as well. Oh, yes. I know, the complexion set will be good. Yep.
Do we print them or where do we get them?
I have to get them from Officeworks.
Because this is our last one.
Uh-huh.
But she wants 3. This is the third, which is our last one.
Okay.
So do you print them off that SD card?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, so you can use it. So just make sure that's maybe on a list of like a must do by the end of the week, get them done.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, life goes on while I'm talking to you guys. I've still got a business to run and Teacup's got questions, so I've always got to help. So sorry for doing that. But yeah, complexion sets will be great. Some people like to use them, some people don't. Like I say, everyone's different. But yeah, I'll have the peach complexion, I'll have the strawberry complexion, and I'll be working on like a maybe vintage rose complexion or something. So there we're going. See how we're going. It's very fine, but you can just see it's almost looks a little bit like cellulite or something. You can see there's a difference. And that's what brings a 3D sort of skin realism to the skin. But not sticking up blue because people would think we're weird. So I'll just put that on my little stand there to dry. So if anyone's just come on now, I'm just working with some blue. I'm just doing a blue mottle all over baby Sydney. So after the blue, I'm going to go on to a yellow. And, oh, I just mottled myself. What am I, an idiot? Anyway, then I'll be going on to a red. So maybe even a green. We'll see what time we've got. But yeah, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to try to keep talking to you guys while I do this because you know what I'm doing. Just remember, if you're doing a mottle, it's just a nice light pounce. Don't go too hard. It doesn't call for that kind of pressure. And I can show you why. So as you can see, everything there is nice and light. You can just see the mottling, especially if you look up here in the light. you can see that there's a difference. Now I'll show you. And, you know, this is where some people may make failures, but it's okay. If you don't know, how are you supposed to know, so to speak? But if I was to do a hard mottle, like, gee, I'm running out of space on the skin, I'll have to strip it back. So if I was to press down hard and go, I'm going to get like a full-on dark look, and it's not going to bring out a mottle. It's going to be more of a flat, and yeah, it'll just press out any excess fluid I've got in there, and it's not what we want. So just a light touch, if you know what I mean. Elaine said, I sent you some pictures of babies in Halloween outfit. Oh, okay, I'll have a look in a minute. Lorraine says, hi, Kylie. I believe that's what she said. Yep. And, oh, sorry, bye, Kylie. Sorry. And so did Danica say bye to Kylie. I think we all like to see everyone and just have a quick hi and goodbye. Just, you know, touch base with everyone. Edie said, it would have been nice if we had our paints and painted with you. I know. But, you know, Edie, that is a request we can do. Like maybe we can, you know, maybe early next year or something when everyone's got organised, because we do know, Chris, can anyone hear that rain? It's so nice. Okay, we all know that Christmas is coming up. Christmas is normally when everyone gets bills. Like, why is that? It's just crazy. We get bills. Maybe you could get a set for Christmas. But maybe early next year, sometime in January, we can start magical realism classes with Annette and say once a week, you join me and we just work together. Like, would anyone be into that? That means it'll give you like a few months to get your paints and whatever you need. You can just take your time. There'll be no pressure on you. We'll do weekly classes together. And then, you know, you can always watch them back if you miss the classes. You would? It is pouring. It is pouring rain. You think the hardest part for you is the creases, Tina? Don't worry about that. That's one of the most simplest parts. I can help you with that. You'll have to join my class. Yay, it's raining. Sunshine, yay. Yes, you would too. Christy, oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. You would definitely do that, Tina. And so would Patricia. So also, it doesn't have to be, I want to let you guys know, you know, we can just do painting classes with an Ed or something. It doesn't have to be magical realism. If you, like, I know everyone has a preference in life, you know, like you might have an air dry paint you just love, you know, that's okay. Or you might just swear by heat set paints. So what I'll do is I'll make it sort of like pretty much a universal one that you can use any paint you want. Don't have to buy from me, honestly. It's not about making money for me. It's just about spending time with you guys and you know, helping you with things you might be having trouble with, okay? So we'll start painting classes maybe end of January. How does everyone feel about that? Does everyone feel that they can, you know, get themselves together by then? They can have their paints and their kits and their brushes. Nana's Reborn said, I epileptic love that. Is that right? That's kind of cute. Deb said, the sun is out today. Oh, you should come back here to the rain. You left it behind you. Gibby says, sounds good to me. Okay, Sunshine said, I'm so ready for doing classes with you. Oops, Nana said. It sounded cute though, even if it was a mistake. Marty said, yes, that would be great. Love painting with you. Okay. And he said, popping in for a quick hi. I'm resting my hands and looking at pics of puppies. Okay. Thought you picked a puppy. Nana said she would love that. Edie said, sounds good. Oh, Joanne's in. Christy said, yes, I can do that. Tina said, my 11-year-old wants to make a reborn. Now she can. This is great.
Where's the key for the front door?
Oh. I think it's in my car. Can you just hold it inside and if they come, just run it out to them?
Because I've had to close the garage door because we're getting wet.
All right, we'll hear them come.
Yeah.
Gibby Girls, yes. Terry said, how much is the class? The class will be free. It'll be free, like simply free. You know why? Because we get to spend time together, and that's enough for me. We can have a laugh. We can have some fun. Joanne said, would you put up a list of what we need? Yes. Tina said, definitely, you'll definitely be ready. Talwika said yes. And please know too, and don't be angry with someone, but if we have anyone that's just having a little bit of trouble and maybe running a little bit late, we might push it a little bit to February, only because I want to be here for everyone, but we won't go any later than February because those people can catch up. So let's say, for most of you who have Facebook, if you go to my Facebook page, Miracle Babies Nursery, the one that's the same name as this, I'll start talking about it then, and we'll start getting a list of people. It'll be great there because what we can do is share pictures. So if you're working on your baby, and you can say, oh, this is what I did today with Annette, and we can get to all look at what we're doing, because I want to see what you're doing too. It's fun for me as well. So anyway, I'll be talking about it on there, so you can keep looking on there. I'll put lists on there of what you're going to need, etc., etc. We'll have plenty of time to get together. I can promise everyone, what is today's date? Probably by the end of this, yes, definitely by the end of this month, I'll have my flesh colours done. So beginning of November, we can start actually getting our sets for anyone who wants magical realism. So we'll just talk about it on there. Now, if you don't have Facebook, don't scream and yell at me. It's okay. You can contact me. Maybe you might have Instagram. You can contact me there, or you might have my email. Please just put your hand up and say I'm not on anything else, and we can maybe get an email address to you so you can email me, and then I can still share your images if you like on my Facebook. Terry said, then I'm in. I think I'm short a few things needed. Okay, that's cool. It's pretty much the basics, which will be awesome. Lorraine said, can you fit in your organisation book? Yeah, I can. See, Lorraine knows me so well and knows that I'm busy 24/7. But remember, Lorraine, I do have an organiser on my phone, and I'm starting to get organised, which I'm really happy about. I've actually nearly finished Leslie's prosthetic legs for her baby. I'm so excited, but I'm still working on the hair. Because I have got a busy personal week this week. I've got to take Will tomorrow to the physiotherapist. As I've told you, most of you, he's got a mild form of scoliosis and something else. So he has to go to physical therapy to learn how to hold himself and, support himself for less pain. So I've got to take him to that appointment tomorrow. I've got to take Tiana to Headspace, hopefully. Cross fingers, everyone, her last appointment at Headspace. If you don't know what Headspace is, in Australia we have Headspace. It's for people that are struggling with depression or anxiety, or have problems. They just need to talk. It's kind of like a counsellor. Tiana has jumped leaps and bounds. I could almost cry at how much change she has had over the last year. So I actually think it might be her last appointment. Very excited about that. And I also have to take Amy to the doctor as well. I have all my babies with me. Even though they're growing up, I've got to take them all to doctor's appointments and everything like that. So very, very busy week. Thursday, I have nothing planned. I'm literally going to turn off my phone and say no, and I'm just going to work on Leslie's baby all day. And then Friday I'm back with you guys on my live stream, and the rest of the day will be, it'll just go. But I'm really working myself out, so thank you, Lorraine, and I hope that, Lorraine, keep pushing me. I love that. You are a bit late, Isis, but it's all good. We're just talking about some Reborn lessons I'm going to be doing early next year. First time Reborn, hi, how are you? Yay, Willow says yay. Lorraine says, hello, lot more work for you, darling girl. I know, but it's not really. I can make this time every Tuesday that I normally do the stream, turn it into the lessons, because I'm working on Reborns anyway, aren't I? So it won't be much more, really. It won't be much more. I'll probably do them as like maybe a 2-hour lesson once a week. Don't want to overwhelm anyone, and that will also give people a chance to catch up if they miss the lesson. So it's going to be so good. I'm going to turn all of you into world-class Reborners, mainly because I've actually taught some pretty great people in my time, and they have gone in leaps and bounds ahead of me, and it's just like watching your children grow. It's amazing. So, we'll make a world full of nice reborn artists. Isis said I was going to freak out because I thought I'd missed the live stream. Oh, I'm glad you're not going to freak out now. Andrea said, I have all but a kit. Would love to try making an ethnic reborn. Okay, well, that could be, the first one will just be a general baby, but maybe in future little lessons we can do that type of thing as well. Isis said, oh, sorry, Lilas, hi. Isis said, I'm babysitting a newborn baby right now. He is sleeping on me right now, then completely forgot about what to do with lighting. Oh, that's so cute. Willow said, a monthly chiropractor visit really helped my scoliosis. Really? Gee, that's important. Thank you. You know what? Like, I'm serious. I've got to carry on about this. I love that whenever I have medical issues with myself or my kids, that I come on here and say it, and I love the advice you guys give me. I'm going to be asking you a lot of advice about something next week, so have your medical brains on next week for me, please. Trisha said, late today, have I missed a lot? No, we're just talking about some reborning lessons that I'm going to do next year. Lorraine said, do not believe it about the phone. Oh, is that about my... Oh, is that about my organizer? You have to believe it. You have to believe it if that's what you're talking about. I'll show you my organizer. This is my organizer here. So obviously today it says live stream Tuesday. I have to get a reminder about that even though I know. Tonight I've got a spot here. I don't know how well you can, it's all backwards anyway. Here it says YouTube messages. So once a week I go on and I answer all the YouTube messages I've had from the past week. It's exhausting. It's a big job. But I've got it on my organizer. And guess what? I've been doing that every day. I get like this little pop-up that says it's time to do it. And I do it. Michael's insurance was there for today. And I've done that already. I've paid his insurance. And I've got mum lunch on there. I don't know why because I'm not having lunch with mum today. But I can go into it and it's a big YouTube messages. No, I haven't done that yet. I can't say I've done it. Anyway, I can go into it. You know what I mean anyway. Show me it. Yes. There's all like a list of things I've got to do, and some of them reoccur every week. Like every Monday morning is when I do my paperwork. Every Monday at 11 o'clock is when I look at what I need to do on Patreon. So I'm just getting on top of my weekly paperwork. But once I get on top of it again, and I'm doing it every week, it will really be organised. So I am very proud of that, Mummy Lorraine, and I'm going to keep on to that, and I'm going to keep adding things to it. Isis said, so I'm not at school today because I have to babysit my new nephew. I'm sure there's an adult around though, Isis. Andrea said, right now, just listening and working on another crochet weeby dog. Cool. That's so cool. Isis said, not by myself, but Mum left me in charge of morning because I'm always a morning person and didn't get much sleep because he wouldn't stop waking up. Oh, that's cute. I hope you're having fun. Deb said, you missed my question about the kit. I apologise. Where is it, Deb? Do you have any jewel kits? No, I don't have any jewel kits at the moment, sorry. See, did you hear that sound? That was just a reminder of my calendar that I'm supposed to be doing a live stream right now. See, I can't stop. It even comes up on my tablet. No, oh, about me turning it off. Actually, Lorraine knows me so well because, yes, I won't turn it off. And why won't I turn it off? Because I have a life and I have family and I do need to have it on. But pretty much what I mean by that is I'll be ignoring, not rudely, but ignoring a lot of messages that I get that aren't important because I want to focus on something else. This baby is so big because my sister's real big. Hey, that's not right. A baby can be tiny with the biggest person on earth, or it can be very big with the small person. It doesn't have anything to do with the mum. Lorraine said, I would never disbelieve you on something like that. I love Lorraine. She always has faith in me. I'm going to start doing some yellow, guys. Where's the yellow? I'll go through that with 3 gourds to the F, that's right. Joanne said, I've made my first ethnic reborn. Not perfect, but looks great. Oh, that's so cool. I'd love to see that. Good girl, she says. Thanks, Lorraine. Okay, I'm going to bring you back down so I can work with the yellow. Now, just remember, guys, if I'm not talking to you, it's just because I want to get a lot of this done while you are here. I'm going to give my paint a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Okay. I dropped my paper towel on the ground. Okay. So, didn't I make another mottling sponge? I'm sure I did. I know I did, but I just can't find it. It's going to be enough to make another one. Don't you love that? Oh, here it is. How the heck did it get on the ground behind me? I do not know. But anyway, let's go with this. So, we've got yellow. So, we're going to go 5 yellow. Come on, little bugger. Oh, crikey Moses. That just squirted out, so I guess that's 5.
I need to top up Smart Send.
Can you just do it through my PayPal?
No, it's the... How do I do that? It says it's a fixed one.
Yeah, just go down the side panel of Smart Send and it says top up funding or something. Click on that. Make sure you click and do $100.
Yep.
And then just go through a PayPal for that.
Yeah.
Sweet. She's so good, see? Now, I know that might be more than 5, but it pretty much is 5, I think. So we'll go with that. Isis says, oh, that reminds me, my cousin, when I first met him, he's 1 now. Probably the size of a premature baby. Tricia said, I'll have to get my Bonnie Brown Twin B for those lessons. Yeah, get it. That's a great idea. Well, you've got plenty of time, so... Tina said, haha, you started singing and I started singing the same thing. Tina was so in tune. And Isa said, Tiana sent me this picture when she was born and went onto you and looked unrecognizable. Did you? Hang on. Send it to me on Instagram, Isis, so I can show people. So I can show some people maybe. Let me just see if you're on there and if you've sent it already by chance. By chance. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I don't even know. Go away. That's good. Nope, she hasn't sent it. But if you send it, let me know just in case. Oh, you will? Okay. Okay. That's good. Okay, so with the thinning, I'm going to go like... Oh, here we go. Isis sent it to me. This is a picture of me after I'd had Tiana. I'm crying. She's such a fatty. I'm only joking. She wasn't a fatty. She's actually my biggest baby, but yeah. So cute. So damn cute. Okay, now I'm going to go with 10 of the thinning to start with. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So... something else too, if you're not going to be using for the classes, if you're not going to be using magical realism, I'll show you the little dropper thing that you can get to use with your other paints. I know, precious, hey? Time goes too fast. Okay, I'm going to go on water, guys. I'm going to go like 20 drops of water. Actually, I used 15, so I can just mix it and see how we go first. Isis said, I won't leave or get a pic of my nephew because I'm scared you'll end the live. Oh, no. Okay, I know what you mean. Don't you hate when that kind of thing happens? Okay, I'm just going to mix my yellow there. And we're going to go with my little test again so I can see how that looks. So I don't know how you feel about that, but I feel like it's a bit too solid still. So it is, you can see a translucency in it still, but I want it to be more. So I'm going to add another 5 water. Okay. Wiggle that around, get my tester. You're watching a movie, Dorothy the dinosaur was going wild about something. That's cute. Gotta love Dorothy the dinosaur. Okay, again. Still a bit solid, but you can see it's lighter. You definitely see it's lighter. I don't want my baby looking like it's all jaundice, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to, put up your hair, great for holding brushes, just saying. I'm going to add another 5 of the thinning. Should be fine. Mix it around. And I've just put it on really thick, but it is very thin. You can see down the bottom to what it looks like. So let's just test it. Real time test it. Yeah, that's quite good. See how you can hardly see it? Like you can just see that there's a bit of a yellow hue there. Which, you know, if you look at my skin or even your own skin, you will see like yellows in it. And if you look at the top, like especially of my thumb here, you can see a bit of yellow look there, which looks a bit similar to that kind of yellow. Obviously, they're not the same colour skin, but you can see that yellowing. So I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. So I'm just going to get my mottling sponge again, and we're just going to do exactly as we did with the blue. We're literally going to paint over the whole thing. Now, for those of you, I would normally, my suggestions in drying time will be about 20 minutes. But if you consider it, it's probably been about 20 minutes since I actually started the mottle on this with the blue. And I know it's like set, like I'm really happy with it. So when we're doing our lessons, this sort of time will be great. You'll start with your first limb and you'll go on to the others as you did it. Okay, so just get in there and just lightly pounce it out. Make sure you get like in behind the ears and on top of the ears as well, any way you can. Okay, so yeah, just a light pounce all over. And once again, if you don't like modelling too much, you can just use the flat shade, like a cosmetic wedge with a little bit of texture to it, and pounce it on. I really like when you do the yellow properly, well, in a good way, not properly, there's no sort of proper way exactly, but, and you can hardly see it and you're thinking, I can't see it coming on, but then it sort of, I don't know, it just brings out these undertones, and later on when you're looking at the kit, even when it's finished and you're saying, gee, I really see the yellow coming through, but when I was putting it on I could hardly see it, but it is working. It is working. That's cool, Isis. Glad you're enjoying. Yes, your birthday is soon. How do I make a prosthetic leg for a reborn? It's a little bit difficult, actually. I've had to look online at a few different prosthetic legs. Obviously, well, not obviously, but most babies don't have prosthetic legs because they don't need to walk and they have no use for legs. So this is just a bit of a gimmick. But obviously Leslie's baby's never going to grow up, but it will grow up. We'll get to watch it grow up in a certain way. It'll be moving and things like that. So yeah, I had a look at different photos online and tried to look at adult prosthetics and tried to just do some different things like that. And then I've done some painting and shading to it and added some accessories, and I think it looks pretty good for something I've never done before, and is like, I don't know, almost feels out of my league. But yeah, I'm happy with it, how it's turning out. Like I said, they should be finished today. It's pretty cool. And obviously when she finishes and everything, I'll show you sort of all of those aspects of what makes her whole, what she needs to put her together, and yeah, I can't give too much away if you know what I mean. But yeah, that time is flying, certainly flying really quick. So for anyone who's just come on board, I'm just sort of getting through this so we can get on and do some red mottling or whatever colour I want to do next. Nearly there. Terry said, are those brush pens on the website? Yes. Yes, they are. They definitely are. I think if you look in Aqua Pen or Paint Pen, I can't remember what title we put them under, but they are under like painting tools. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got the one from last week. I wanted to show, as soon as I do this other limb with the yellow, I'll show the outcome of that vein colour. And just one more limb. Okay, nearly there. Yep. Okay, so I'll just let them all dry. So this was my paint pen from last week. Just check if anyone else has got any questions. Nanny Boo says, hi Nat, quick question. Can you paint hair with air dry paints? You can, but I don't feel it's that easy. You can do it though. When I do my lessons, I'll probably be showing people how to do it with the Prisma pencil. I just think it's more direct. Sometimes, but we can do some practices. If someone wants to do it, I can have some test limbs and that here. Lorraine said, I wouldn't ask that question of an engineer. Doris said, what paint are you using? Is it new paints? Yes, it's my new paints, the Magical Realism. Isa said, man, I really wish I could come and pop in and see what you do, but I know what that's like. Christy says, quick question, I have a very light painted kit. I want her darker. Can I use paint directly on it, or does it have to be stripped off? I'm using Genesis Heat Paint. No, you can. The only problem is with if you're using the Genesis Heat paints, you obviously do have to pull her completely apart. If you were using air dry paints like the Magical Realism, you wouldn't necessarily have to pull her apart. You can do it on her directly. You just have to make sure the kit is nice and clean. But yeah, you can add to it. You can definitely add to it. Elaine said, I help a friend get a baby with one leg, and I got a cuddle baby body with one leg that I want a head for. Oh, okay. All right. Could be interesting. No worries, Chrissy. Okay, so just to let you know, this is my vein one from last week. Now, as you can see, the pigment has separated from like the thinning and the water there, which it will do. Don't be scared about that. So a closer look about that, you can see the pigment on that one side, and then there's thinning and water. So what I'm just going to do now is give it a good shake, and let's see if we can mix it back together. So this is real time, just to let you know I haven't touched this paint since I spoke to you last week on the Tuesday. So you're seeing it as it is, as it works, and as you can see, it is mixing out really nicely. It's all mixing really nice. You can see that there was the pigment that was separated and stuck to one side. It is not stuck there anymore. It is all mixed in. And let's have a look how this works. That brush part there still feels nice and soft. It's not hard or anything. Size-wise, I see this was I dated this the 9th of the 10th on there. Now I've made it up to, well, it's a bit bubbly at the moment, but it's up to here. So it doesn't really look like I've had much loss. I'm just going to, yeah, look at that. See that? Where have we got? You can't hardly see it. That pen mark there. I'll try to do a longer one, so you can see. Look at that. So myth busted. This paint had air dry paint in it, Magical Realism, vein colour that we made last week. It has sat in there for a week. The pigments has separated from the thinning medium and from the water. Now that was a week, and I gave it a shake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that straight back. I might put it in my basket, which is behind me, which I don't tend to move much. And we might have a look at that. I'll try not to move it maybe for the next month or something, and we'll come back after a month and see how the paint has held up in that time, and busting that myth, if we can use this and continue using it for veins for future babies over the next coming months or something. So I'm going to put that just in my basket. I'm going to stand it up on this end so all of the pigment and everything will settle to the bottom there. Again, you can see what level we're up to. You can see it's a bit bubbly at the top because that's where I've been shaking it. So I'm just going to put that straight down in my basket, standing upwards, and we'll have a look at that again in the coming weeks to month or something. It's dated, so we all know that it was dated on the 9th of the 10th. So far, after 1 week, it is still kept exactly what we wanted it to do. So it's really good. Isa says, one of my lucky online friends got to meet you. And Mateo, Holly. What is it, Holly? Holly's amazing. I love Holly. I bet you it's Holly. Christy said, wow, I need one of those. Yes, you do. Edie does too. Just don't forget, guys, if you are going to do the class with me, don't run out and buy. I mean, if you want to buy that paint pen from someone else, you know what I'm like, just go do it. But if you're wanting it to buy it from me and you're wanting to buy other stuff from me, maybe you're getting the Magical Realism, whatever the case is, make sure you do it all at once. So don't run out and get it yet unless you really want to use it on babies at the moment. If you're going to wait for the class, don't worry. Just write it down. Have a notebook. You know what? Like, I'm a notebook addict. Like, I have them everywhere for all different things. I mean, this is this year's diary. You know, like I don't even know what I use it for. I don't really use it for a diary. This is my patron family. Oh, this is my magic. Got to read the magic. And this is some kind of journal. Oh, this is my gratitude journal about things I've got to be grateful for. You should have a gratitude journal. Should be writing in it. Write down what you're grateful for. Everything smells so good. I don't know. But anyway, that's only a couple of books. I've got like, I don't know, 15 books. Grab a spare notebook. If you don't have one, go out and buy one and write in it like things I'm going to need, and make sure you paint pens on there so you've got it. Now, if you don't like the paint pen, of course, I'll be showing everyone how to do it in different ways. Okay. They would be really good at doing hair, and there is like that one has the fine tip, so it goes to a point. There's another one which is like a flat end, kind of like a lip brush, which I will be showing you when I get a little bit further on with this guy, so I can show you how well it works for lips. So that'll be something that you can get if you want. You don't have to. Anyway, let's keep going. Annette, what colour are you going to do next? I think you're going to do red, but I mean, you've got a lot of red on there. Do we want to do another red? Maybe we could do purple. Okay, let's do purple. Sure. Where is my squidgy widgy? I don't even know. Just going to find it. It's got to be around here somewhere. I've got stuff everywhere, guys. Okay, let me go and get a new squidgy widgy, okay? Those. Can you actually tell me how many I've got left of those? I'll be back out in about another half an hour. I also needed something else, guys. It's about time of day. I haven't had a chance to have one today. Sorry, I haven't got a cover on it, but I don't have time. This is squidgy widgy. I'll call it a squidgy widgy. So, yeah, I know, random, right? Random? Okay, I need a drink. Would you believe I just found my other squidgy widgy right beside me? Why do I do that? Okay, put that away, get my other squidge. Okay. So I'm gonna make some red up now, just exactly the type of way that I made the other colours in my messy palette. Okay. So just 5 of those. Come on, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm going to use some thinning. Everyone still there with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Present, Patricia says. Marie said yes. Okay, and red, we're going to go, I'll start with 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I put a bit too much in there, but that's all right, we can make it work. Okay, get a brush for red. Now just remember, these brushes are just crappy brushes from the cheap shop. Mainly because I was testing the air dry paint and I thought, I don't want to use my special brushes. What if they stink? But I've been using these brushes, and the ridiculous thing of them is they're really cheap. You know, like, I don't know, like, you know, 2 to $5 or something ridiculous. And I love the fact that you know, if I use them in the wrong way or whatever, I can just throw them away. I like that. I like throwaway stuff. So my sleeves keep getting annoying to me, so mind me if I keep going with this. Back over here, I'm going to see how thin this is. So we can see there's a lot of translucency in that. I'm kind of already happy with it. I really am. Okay, but I'm going to, you know, do some stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get my squidgy and I'm going to squeeze up some blue, so straight up. And I'm going to use, what do I want to use? Tell me what I want to use. I think I'm going to use 5 blue. Just going to see how that looks. 5 blue. And I'm going to use some red. I'm just going to use 2 red and see what I come up with there. Get a brush, mix those two together. Oh yeah, it's really dark. Thinking about it, what do I want to do? I can add some more blue. Got to work out what the best purple colour will come for. I can't remember which is more. Whether it's more red or more blue. If anyone remembers that, please let me know. What about some fairy kit? I'll make some fairy kit. No, that's not it. Okay. When you add more red to less blue, makes more of a maroon colour. So it's more blue. So I'm going to go with the blue. I'm just going to go hard at it. I'm going to put all the blue in there. Hopefully I don't make a big mess and a fool of myself. But that's all right. We can handle making a fool of myself, okay? And a little bit of red. One more drop. Let's see. Go in. Okay. It's really not doing exactly what I want at this stage, so it's being a bit stinky. If you know what that is, it's what it's being. Slowly getting there. You want to get it away from that purple, that dark blue look. What's the name of the fairy kit? Which fairy kit would that be? Blue is really dominant. It is really dominant. It's being a bit stinky. So I'm just like playing with it. But like I said, before anyone does any lessons with me or anything, I'll be mucking around with it a bit better. I feel like that I can bring that red up a bit more too. Actually, this is coming a little bit better. Like I said, before I give you ideas of what colours you really, really need to go for, I'll be testing to make sure that I give you the right quantities. I'm just liking that maroon colour and I'm feeling like I want to go with that maroon. If you guys can see that, I'll show you a bit better. So this is a bit more maroon and it's like a really dark blue. But I really like the maroon, so I'm just going to probably bring that up and use that, because I did want to use red, but then I decided on purple. I don't know. I don't even know. So I'm going to go use a bit more red so I can get plenty of it there. Yep, that's nice. Now, you know when you're using a maroon colour, it's very similar to a blood colour. So it actually brings out a lot of shading in the kit. Now, where did I put that other mottling sponge? I'd really like to use it. Let's see. I need someone to come over and clear out the workspace. But you know what? I'm going to use my sea sponge for this one. I just feel like it. Because I can, you know, because I can. Oh, any more of them? I don't think so. Not in the Bountiful Baby range at the moment. I'm not necessarily sure, Elaine. Okay, so I decided to go with the maroon colour for my next layer. And if I go straight on here, whoa, that is quite full on, isn't it? So I'm going to water that down. I'll probably put about 5. See how that brings it up. Still pretty full on, but you can see the translucency in it, especially at the end. Just going to go another 5 and I think I'll be right. Okay, I like that. See the translucency in that end one? That's what we're going for. So how's everyone going? Okay, so I'm going to go straight on. Now I'm going to use, this is sea sponge, of course, and you can see that I've used it for many different colours. Over here I've done some purpling. Over here I've done some red. I'm just going to use that unused edge there at the moment. But these are really good as well. You know, if you use sea sponges, I can go and wash all of those colours out at the moment and bring it back and use it, you know, refurb it to use it again. As you can see, it's loved. I've used it for years, like literally years. So it just gives a different texture. If you can see like what's happening there, it's just going to give a whole different texture. So that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to start at the end, at the back again. Now, I am not exactly loving this. Now, can you see what this has done here? It's really squidgy and I don't like it. So guess what? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to blend that in so it's not wasted. But I didn't like that like pimply like look. It's not what I wanted. See? That's why I should have used a testing limb, but with air dry paint, even with heat set paint, you've got enough time to get rid of it if you don't like it. So I'm going to make another mottling sponge. I'm going to make this one really big mottle, like really fat. So something like that. It's just going to give a whole different sort of dimension and texture to it. You can have all different sort of mottles, it doesn't matter. Okay, so straight on to my mottling sponge and you'll be able to see the holes a bit better. Don't like this brush very much, it's too skinny. So there we go. And just like that, light pounce all over. Actually, I feel it needs a little bit more thinning. Come on. Five. Okay, so there we go. That's better. And if you have a little bit of excess, like you can see, like there's some, I don't even know if you can see that. Some parts there where you can see those red dots, especially up the top there, like there. All I have to do is lightly give that like a double pounce, and that'll just pick up that excess pigment there. It's still mottling, but it just takes away from that. How are we sticking out there? We're all going good? Getting there. There we go. Slowly but surely, guys. Next leg. There is the mini petunia and Zodi. Are they still for sale? I'm not sure if they're still for sale at the moment. Yes, Doris, I will have the paints for sale. Within the next 2 weeks, we'll be rolling out the paints to buy singly. And as soon as we get the flesh colours created, I've just done the tests on them and worked out what sort of ratios I have to use to make them. But as soon as they're made, I'll be making like sets available. So if someone just wants to go straight for a trial or a starter set of some type, so they'll all be coming and definitely be all available by like the end of this month. Except for the like the fairy kits and your biracial and your Asian kits. They'll be ready in the coming months. Oh, awesome. Just looking awesome. I should really show you, shouldn't I? You can just see the different mottling there. And you can always tell by what the colour's coming up as by what difference it looks like to the base. Okay, and just the 2 arms to do. Okay. Done. Now, I don't have very much of that colour left, but it's a really good colour as well to then go. I really don't have much colour left. And put a little bit like in the ears, like on top of that blue that we did. So you just put a bit on top and get your blending brush and blend it in. I might have to remake that for us next week to have a look at it a bit better. In the ears, just where we've done that blue already last week. In those little nostrils there. Squeeze some out of my... just in the nostrils. And even if we could, in the lips, in that tongue area. I probably will need to redo it again next week because I need it to be a little bit more pigmented, not as thin, because obviously I've thinned it right down for mottling purposes. But it will work in well and sort of produce that mediocre sort of dark red colour that we see inside of our own mouths. I'm just going to put some beside the eyes there. Blend that in. Small blender. Okay. Leave that to sit there again. Okay. Brandy said some of them are on sale, but she is waiting for more stock to make kits. Oh, okay. Kelly says, has anyone using air dry paints experienced their baby looking like it has dirt spots on it once they dry? Oh, okay. It's an interesting question. Anyone had that go on? Thank you, Marie. It is looking good. Deb said Zodi is sleeping and I think sold out. Brandy says Irresistibles shows them the fairies. That's okay, Doris. Terry said, so each different colour has a difference to making them all come together. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'll even use green on it and maybe an orange. But yeah, lots of different mottling and lots of different colours. Brandy said, Vera, the elf is on sale. Won't fit in your new wave. Okay. Yes, wait until she brings out the green. Yeah. Okay, told you, green. Thank you. It's not all bad. I mean, it's coming together pretty good. I mean, look at the colours of him. I keep calling it a him, it must be a him. To me, like you can even see, I don't know how you can see, everyone's different, but I can see in my own skin, I can see green. I can see green. I can definitely see green. So he needs green. And the green might just well bring him up more to my skin. So, but you know, some people might look at that and say, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with it like that. And that can be okay too. But I always try to push people and say, just keep going and you can get an even better result for sure. And yeah, he needs more work on his mouth. It definitely has more depth now. Yeah, it definitely does. And like if you look at the back of the head, I think from your angle, you should be able to see the mottling. Once again, the mottling is just all different spots where you can see that there's just something going on under the skin there. Something electrical. So, you know, you can see that there's blue and you can definitely see yellow. The yellow you'll see in between the dots almost. It's weird. And you can see red. You can see it all there. So, but the best part is it's translucent. So it's not like a thick colour, which is like, well, that is an alien. It's not like that at all. You'll just see bits and pieces of it. Marie said, some people have a tint of green in veins. Yes, they do. Earlier in the, I don't do it anymore because I don't feel the need for it. But I used to do a little bit of blue for a vein, and then I'd do a red, and I'd do some green, and you could even do purples. I mean, look at my veins. My veins are really prominent. Hang on. I don't even know if I can do this. I don't even know. But you can see, like, this is green, and this is definitely red. I've got some purple coming up here. I've got the weirdest veins on earth, like, seriously. They're very good for reborning. I can just copy off them. It's a shame babies aren't as full on as that. Terry said, if you had a dark toned kit to start, do you still do the same? Oh yeah, I do. If I wanted to lighten it up and I didn't want it to be as dark, then I might start, like, I'd counteract that. Maybe with the really light green, like that mint green. But, just depends on where you're wanting to end it with, what colour you're wanting to end it with, whether you're wanting it to be ethnic or more just like a olive tone or something. Terry said, my veins look green and always thought they should be blue. Yeah, well, someone said to me once, I don't know how much truth it is, and it makes you think it, but that inside our bodies we have blue blood and red blood running, and what makes the blood go from blue to red is oxygen. I don't know, is that true? Like, I mean, no one's ever seen anyone bleed blue, but I guess they're saying, well, it automatically hits the oxygen, so it turns red. But I don't know how much truth that there is behind that. But it kind of feels that way because you look at your veins and you think, well, that's a definitely blue-green sort of colour, like, it's blue. Hang on, no, I'm not doing it. Yes, when it hits the air, it turns red. Like, is that weird? It's just weird, isn't it? I don't know. That's true? Marie said, doesn't blue or green vein determine whether you are cool or a warm tone? Yeah, I'm not sure. Kelly said, oh, is Patricia going? Oh, Patricia said, I need to go, have a doctor's appointment. Love you in there. Bye, everyone. Bye, Patricia. We love you too. And this is me for the day. So, recapping on what we've done today, we did a full blue mottle, we did a full yellow mottle, we did a full maroon red mottle, and I used a bit of that maroon red in the ears just to get that, starting to get that darker look, not so blue. I did a little bit in the nostrils, I did some in the mouth, and just like a dot here and here. Didn't really make much difference, but that's what I did. So that's what we did today. Next week on the Annette channel, no, I'm joking. I'll definitely have to get some green in there with you guys, and I want to actually do some lips on it. Give it some lips. I think it needs some lips. It's sort of like, looks really sick at the moment. It's like, like really light. We need to give it some lips and fix a little bit more of that depth of that blue there and bring it down to more of a maroon sort of colour. How are we going, Seiko? The cat's looking at me like, what the heck are you talking about, Annette? Brandy said, yes, true. And when it dries, the oxygen leaves it and it darkens, not quite to blue, but it does go really dark, doesn't it? I remember once I was stabbed. No, don't get scared. Once me and Rissa were mucking around. It must have been when my kids were very little. And she was waving around like a fork. You know the fork you use in your roast? It's like this long and it's only like two-pronged. She was waving it around and it hit me. I'm pretty sure it was here. No. Anyway, it was on, I think it was here. And as soon as the blood started coming out, it was black. It was really black. And I thought, that can't be good because that's not red. And I said, okay, Rissa, I said, go and get Michael. It's okay, just go and get Michael. She freaked out. She couldn't even talk to him. She was like, like that. We laugh at it now. It wasn't funny at the time, but it wasn't much at all. It was just that, I think it was just the, where it hit me and that. But yeah, I healed and everything was fine. But yeah, that was weird having black blood come out. Sunshine said, bye Patricia, hope that everything is okay with your health. I go for my follow-up next month. Joy. And love you, Patricia. Brandy said, Marie, that is probably true. I had not thought about it before. Yes, Elaine wants me to look at her pictures, so I'll quickly look at those pictures before I go. Where are we, Elaine? Okay, so she said her babies are ready for Halloween. So here's one picture here. And here's another. How cute. I love it. I love that outfit. It's super cute. That is so cute. Thank you for sharing that with us, Elaine. Thanks for reminding me. They are too cute. Of course it was Rissa. I know. Oh my God, Terry, you already know Rissa so much. She's so funny. She really is so funny. Things like that. I think I scarred her for life though, because back then, like, she was 15. And seriously, I did some things to that girl, scare her for life. I'm surprised she still hangs with me. It's so cute. Weren't they cute? They are so cute. All right, guys, so that's me over and out for another week. If anyone has any questions before you leave, please ask. I'm going to make an event on my Miracle Babies Nursery page on Facebook for the painting with a net, okay? I'll do that. So then at least you can sort of say that you're going to it or whatever, or you're going to be a part of it. And remember, you don't have to go to every one because you'll be able to watch them back. That's going to be a benefit. But it'll also mean that you can talk with your other friends on there who are also doing it with you. And you can, if you can't get questions from me or something like that, you can ask them and say, oh, have you got your dog bone yet? I'm maybe being silly, okay. But it's just mainly so we can all, communicate together. And if you have any questions, there'll be other people there that might be able to help or, So I'll do that. Marie Knight, she says, Night Annette, thanks for the lessons. Night, you're very welcome. Gibby Gal said, have a wonderful day. It's time for bed for me. Yes, good night for all you international people. Debbie said, Elaine says goodbye. Sunshine said, Annette, I sent you a picture of Luca and Kieran dressed up in their Halloween costumes. Okay, let me have a look at this. Oh, look at them there. Hang on, let me click on that to get a better image. They're so cute. They're so cute. Thank you for sharing that. Deb said, I have to get ready for my interview. Good luck with everything, Deb. Sunshine said, you can see it when you can. Oh, okay. Tina said, thank you, Annette. Have a good day. You too, Tina. Elaine said, oh, will not be on next Tuesday live. I'll be at work. No worries. Terry said, it's on Facebook. If it's on Facebook, can we still ask a question while it's going on? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You can ask me anytime. I'm very good at communication. Lila said, bye, Annette. It was fun listening. Thanks, Lila. I'm glad you came. Terry said, ta-da. Love you all. Bye. Joanne said, bye, all. Tricia said, bye, everyone. I fell asleep. Oh, did I put you to sleep? Love you, Tricia. Astral said, hi, Mouse. I love watching your Monday paint sessions. Oh, I'm glad you do. Thanks, Astral. Tricia said, bye, Annette. Have a good week. I definitely will. Now, this is all I do for my brushes, okay? I just wipe them off. I'm not going to do anything. I'll just always use this for blue. Simple. It's nice and easy. Don't have to think too much about it, and you always know what colour you're looking for because you can see the colour on the brush. I'll have a good week, Trisha. You too. Sunshine said, Annette, thank you for the fun lesson. I'm looking forward to the classes. Oh, good. Caroline said, hi, Annette. I'll be reading this Reborn. I need help with direction. Okay, no worries. Maybe you can send me an email or a message on Facebook. Go to my page on Facebook, Miracle Babies Nursery, the same name as my YouTube name here. You'll find me and ask me a question, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Christy said, bye, Annette. Lovely spending time with you. Always lovely spending time with you too. Joanne said, send you a picture of my ethnic doll. Let me see if I got it. Sorry, I've just got to go and find out where it was sent. Nope. I don't know where it is. Where'd you send it, Joanne? Let me know where you sent it. I might be able to show everyone. Michael said, have a great day, Annette. I will. Thank you so much. Sunshine said, night, everyone. Night, Annette. See you all Thursday. Your Friday. It's weird having to say that all the time, isn't it? Everyone have a good weekend. Christy said, night, everyone. Night, Christy. Carolyn said, thanks, Annette. Will do. Have a good week. I will. I sent it to me on Facebook, just like as a on Messenger, not onto my page, just to me. I haven't got one from you. Was it on a page or onto me? Messenger on just to me, like as my name. I'm going to just search for you. Why wait for it to come to me when I can come to it? No, it's not coming. This is our page. This is the last one we spoke about. I'm glad you'll be there for classes too. Terry. It'll be really, really cool. Deb said, time to drop me for the interview, Elaine. It's so funny how you speak to each other. You're in the same house and you speak to each other too. Oh my glorious God. Sorry. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Everyone, I hope you're sitting down. This is Joanne's baby. Joanne, it's beautiful. Look at that. Joanne, you don't even need to do classes with me. Seriously. You're shitting me. I'm going to say it. It's beautiful. That is really so beautiful. He is adorable. Look at him. I'm in love. Or is it a girl? Because it's on a pink background. Wow. Yep, everyone knows it. Wow, beautiful. Terry said, adorable, Joanne. Elila said, cute. Sunshine said, wow, beautiful. Joanne said, yes, I always do something. I do. Something always to learn. That's true too. I know what you mean there. I'm always trying to learn. Even if I know what they're doing specifically, if I can get something else out of it, just even the smallest thing, it's always good. Plus, it's always been with everyone too, isn't it? Sunshine loves the skin tones. It will be a girl. Aww. Tricia said, wow, so wow. Look at that, Joanne. It's amazing. Christy says, oh, wow, great job, Joanne. Glad I haven't left yet. Yeah, I know. We don't want to miss that. Sunshine says, brilliant. All right, guys, so that is me over and out for the day. Thank you so much for joining me again, and thank you so much for being patient and waiting for me to come late today. Like I said, this little baby is going away, and we won't play with him again until I'm with you guys again next week. I'm completely committed to doing this with you, so you can see my mistakes. You can see where I make something. Say I was trying to make that purple before, it wasn't working. You can see I'm completely human. We all, learn all the time. We all make mistakes. You can see what I'm doing firsthand. I'm so glad you're joining with me. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go. Christy said, I'm sending you a pic of my new baby I got today on Facebook. Okay. I'm never going to get to leave, am I? It's my own fault. I talk too much. Now, tell me, Chrissy, did you send it to me on my page? Joanne said, thank you. Thank you. And see you later. See you later, Joanne. Sunshine said, night. See you all. Bye. See you Thursday. Trisha said, bye. I'm going to go in to see if I can see Christy's image. I might not get to it in time. I can't see it at the moment, Christy. So when I see it pop up anyway, I'll have a look at it. So thank you so much for going to send it to me anyway. So everyone, love you all. Have a great week. Stay safe and stay cool and enjoy your family and friends. Love you all, guys. Bye. Happy reborning.